Captain.
Oh,
Captain.
Don't pan that camera too far down. Don't want anything. Want to be good.
Okay, meanwhile, sound check. Can you hear me?
Yep.
I can hear you.
Okay, good. Discord sounds.
Wait, is that coming through my mic? My bad. Hold on.
By the way, guys, before we start this AMA, I have one question.
Yep.
Did you intentionally call your project as the Japanese Space Transfer Vehicle, HTV? Or it was unintentional?
Well, actually, we were naming it after the word for stork in Japanese, which just so happens to be the name for that spacecraft. So at the moment when you look us up, you get the spacecraft, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I know a little bit about this Japanese space program, so I'm a space program junkie a little bit. So when I saw Konatori, I was just like, hey, wait a minute.
It was unintentional. We were going after stork as the animal.
Okay.
Can you please unmute Captain Smith?
Can you ask him to raise his hand? That's going to be way
Yeah, I
easier.
got him. I already
Oh,
got
you
him.
got him? Oh,
There we
sweet.
go.
Okay.
Hello! How's it going?
Amazing.
Good.
Are
Are
you-
you?
Yeah, great, thanks. Perfect. I was a bit worried then, I was stuck on mute.
It can get kind of hard to find one person when there's, now we're at, what, 180? Yeah. And so as people come in,
Yeah.
if the hand isn't raised, oh man, you can get buried down there. So.
Yeah, no worries. That's fine.
All right, let's get this going. I'll start the recording.
Who's
Who's
gonna start?
Artemis with you guys, or he just has his hand raised?
He isn't with us now.
Okay. All right. Welcome to the... Actually, I'm not even sure how you guys say your name, so do you guys want to just introduce yourself? We've got this AMA here. We're going to start on
Yep.
Satoshi Street bets, but I'm not sure how you say your name, so do you guys want to introduce yourselves?
Yep, my name's Martin. I'm head of HR, human resources, and social media team manager as well. essentially, we've all come together from this project through shared experiences as investors. The project is called Konatori, ticker name KTO.
Actually, that's
we all
how I
came-
was gonna say it. I just didn't want to butcher it, but that
Yeah,
is how I
no
was gonna
worries.
say it.
Absolutely, I
Got it.
completely
Yeah.
understand.
Cool.
Yeah. No, so it's called Konatori. But yeah, we essentially came together as a collective group of investors that shared similar experiences in various projects. And then we came to know each other on a personal level, talking to each other daily through Discord and Telegram. And we worked on a number of projects together, not as actual developers, but as admins, community managers, and moderators. So I think it's been helpful, given that from that we've been able to see the sort of behind the scenes of teams and their involvement in developing tokens. We've seen good decisions, bad decisions. We've seen launches that have completely failed due to not taking proper precautions with creating the contract itself. So we have a good amount of legitimate contacts from all these various tokens that we've worked with prior that are going to help us move the token forward, help us develop and market it correctly.
And do you guys have history in business? At all?
Well, my background personally, I helped, or I created a joinery business in the UK. It's a bit of a different field, but from that, I understand how to build something from the ground up. I understand what it means and what a brand is and how important that is. So that's my background anyway. I'll let the other guys speak.
Yoan, I think you can go first.
What, do you want me to go? Yep, that's fine.
Yeah.
My name is Yoan. I'm an information manager, and also I deal with the marketing for the token, for Konatori, for the project. I make sure the community is informed about our latest goings, where are we in terms of development, in terms of marketing, what are the next big events that we're going to take part in, and so on. I also take part in recruitment of we're currently, for example, in the stage of recruitment of coders for the staking platform that we're developing, which we're going to talk about it more later. That's the main part of my job here. I actually haven't run a business or anything like those guys have, like Adrian and Martin. I'm actually still a student, but as Martin just mentioned, we have been together in multiple projects over the past year or so, and we've seen good and bad. And the most important point, in my opinion, is the fact that we have always been in the shoes of investors, and we have never been on the development team, but we have worked closely with multiple development teams, so we have seen the inner workings of how a project is managed, what works, what doesn't, how to treat our community. We've been rug pulled, we've been scammed, we've been trolled, all these things. We've seen projects with multiple legit developers get absolutely destroyed because one of the developers just decided to steal all the money, or the marketing money, or the liquidity, or something like that. So we're taking precautions against all of that by using a multi-signature wallet, locking our liquidity, locking our team tokens, and so on.
Awesome. And then you guys have one other of you that wants to introduce yourselves?
Yep.
Yeah, me, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so my name is Adrian. I'm the project lead. So I'm actually boss here, I think. So yeah, I'm actually making sure that everything is going smooth. I have experience in running big business because I own a multi-million pounds worth company selling stuff on Amazon. So I know a lot about web marketing, working, selling on internet, things like that.
Okay, so what are you guys actually doing with your project? What is it that you're developing, and what makes you guys like different than a lot of these other projects coming out right now?
As I mentioned just earlier, the main thing is that
Uh,
we've seen all
one
the
second,
scams
one
and
second.
everything.
Kat says he's muted. Can someone unmute him,
Oh.
please?
Yeah. Tell him
Yeah,
to raise
thank
his
you.
hand.
Sorry, yeah, sorry for
Yeah,
interrupting.
that's fine. Let's get Cat sorted first.
Should probably let Kat introduce himself
Yeah,
as
he's
well.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, fair
definitely.
point.
That's
Yeah,
Cat.
hello there.
Hello,
I
Cat.
didn't realize I was muted. I hope I wasn't making noise off the side. I am also part of the team. I guess I just got slipped by, but I am the sort of in-between guy. I am the community manager for Konatori, and I talk in between the devs and the community, and also sometimes chapter exchanges, and also suss out those not so shady sounding promoters. So that's me. Nice to meet everyone. Hello. You guys
Nice
can
to-
take back over now. Sorry.
Nice to meet you. No, sorry, you got muted there. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Fellow cat. Cat sees cat. So we're really similar in that part. All right. So do we have other person to introduce, or no more?
No, that was it.
We have one more
I think
team
that's
member,
it.
but he's off right now. So he's back. He's our design manager. So he's taking care of our design and branding.
Yeah.
But he can't. No, sorry.
Okay,
Yeah,
no problem.
he created the logo, the website, and helped come up with the concept, among other things. He's a really good member of the team. But his title is lead designer. So
Okay, so let's get back to the Slayer's question. So about basically how you're different, what's different about you? Yeah.
So, as I mentioned, we've been scammed and rugged and all these things. So we're really trying to make this as legit as possible in terms of us being unable to do anything malicious, even if we wanted to. For example, at launch, we have some basic coding knowledge, but we're not confident enough to code our own token contract. That's why we outsourced to a legit, well-known coder named Trinus. He's known to code really good anti-bot systems, which do really well, and we've seen his tokens perform really well at launch, not get botted, not get pumped and dumped, and so on. So at our launch, it was vital to us to, first of all, have shown our faces to the investors already. So we had multiple webcam AMAs. We also wanted to make sure that whales don't get the upper hand during the launch, which is why we incorporated a max transaction of 0.2% of our total supply and a max wallet hold of 0.5%. The max wallet hold we're going to actually increase to 1% once we reach 50 million market cap, but until then it's going to remain at 0.5%. Another thing that we've done is lock our liquidity. As soon as we launched, we locked it to Unicrypt for 5 years. We are also getting team tokens, which are worth 9.5% of the total supply. But in order to ensure investor confidence, we have vested them in a smart contract with Unicrypt for 12 months, so we are unable to withdraw them or sell them or dump it or anything like that. Another thing that we're doing is we've made public all our main wallets, our Genosis multi-signature wallet. We've also got Cat himself on our multi-signature wallet, so he's able to vote against any transactions that he doesn't approve of, and if any of you know who he is, he's all for the community. He's never going to allow anyone to do anything against the community and so on. Just like back then when he was working for Shiba Inu. What we're building for our long-term vision is a staking platform. Our main idea was that there is really good staking platforms over on Binance Smart Chain, such as PancakeSwap, offering high returns in the high 30% per year. And there's many staking platforms here on Ethereum as well, but none of them are really offering returns anywhere that high. Also, on Ethereum, the main issue is that small investors can't really afford to use those staking platforms that are available, predominantly because of the gas fees for staking and unstaking and claiming awards and so on. We've got something planned to mitigate this issue, especially as far as small investors are concerned. I'm going to avoid commenting on it now because it's still theoretical, but I don't know any other tokens or staking platforms that have done this. As for the utility of this token, Kounotori, it's obviously going to have perks when you stake it on our staking platform, such as higher APY than other tokens being staked, and also the gas fee mitigation issue. If anyone wants to add something, Jurian or Martin, go ahead.
I suppose all I'd say, talking about what makes this project unique, is I mean, as you said from the get-go, Genosis, 4 out of 5 multi-sig, docs developers, having all this stuff was an absolute must. Just because we'd been part of tokens, we'd been investors, and we'd been on the wrong side of things, and we wanted, people to feel safe and secure. Basically, this is very much a long-term project that we're intending to make. That's why we've gone out of our way to build an actual brand. We've created a logo from scratch. We took our time with the website, looking into the aesthetic and all these things. The easy thing to do with, and what most tokens do, they'll, create an anime coin or a dog coin and slap an emu on it and this and that. We haven't done that. We've gone out of our way to come up with something unique. A concept that is interesting to new investors, and it doesn't stop there at the staking platform. I mean, obviously we want to get launch sorted, want to get underway. From there, primary focus will be on getting the staking platform released, which we aim to do by Q2 of 2022. But then after that, we will continue to build Konatori, as it won't be faltered by these intellectual property issues that a lot of tokens are having. They're having these problems. That won't be a problem for us. So we will continue to look for use cases and continue to build it as a brand, following the staking platform. So I suppose that's my 2 cents on that.
And you guys didn't mention that it's not going to be staking platform only for ourselves, because many people think it's going to be just to stake our token. We want to work with many different projects and also offer them opportunity to stake their tokens on our platform and give them good return.
Yeah.
Right. I have a question, right? And let's leave technical questions for a little bit later, right? Why Konatori? Why the stork? What the background behind this idea? I'm really interested in that.
Well, we liked the idea of obviously staking your coins and obviously getting something in return, the process of staking. Originally, we looked at a stork with a hamper and this sort of thing carrying out its mouth. But then the more research that we did, we came across the old folklore, old Japanese and Eastern folklore, where you'd hear about storks diving into the water and retrieving treasure, and people waiting for the stork to come ashore and picking up the treasure. And it was just a really interesting analogy that we thought would work really well with this staking platform. And I think people have responded positively to it so far in terms of the concept.
No,
So that's why Konatori, yeah.
That's original and like much more original with any type of dog breeds we have over here. I mean, every time I see in you Inu coin, I really want to remember this old song, you know, who let the dogs out?
Yeah, that's about right.
All right. So I said that we're gonna leave the technical questions for a little bit later. I think it's about time to ask more about them, right? So we heard about utility, we heard about what's your value, so like staking, development on other stuff, partnering, all the stuff. So how about your audit, right? Are you audited? Because you guys obviously been rocked, we've been rocked too. We know audit is the industry standard right now. So are you following that industry standard?
We have already applied for getting an audit by Certec. We're still going back and forth with them, but we will get that done as soon as possible. And we have also applied for KYC of all our core team members through Solid Proof. Both these things are really important for us to get done because we have been there, and this is one of the main things that we look for in tokens before we invest. Whether they have an audit and whether they have KYC team. Even if the team isn't docs, at least having KYC is basically the same.
So basically you're just trying to be transparent.
Yeah, as transparent as
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah.
Okay. So like, I mean, I like the idea of the project from a people for the people. That just follows the idea of it. Right. And what about your roadmap? Like, where are you on that roadmap right now? How do you feel about it? All the stuff. We want to hear more about it.
I mean,
Well, sorry, Yoan, you go.
yeah, we actually just started at Friday, so we were at actually start of our roadmap. We're starting our marketing. We started it yesterday. We're a bit of Telegram and Twitter marketing. Now we are here. So yeah, we're just starting for now. This is actually our third day, so it's really, really early. We're gonna try to find some devs who work with us on our staking platform. So we're already starting to look for those people. And yes, for now we are trying to get more trust through that KYC, through that Certic, and I think that's it for now.
And something in the future, like how you're going to develop the project, what you're going to implement. Let's just, I mean, don't concentrate on what's going on right now in the short term. Let's go medium, long-term strategies. I mean, I know it's crypto, everyone wants everything fast, but come on, you guys been running businesses, right? I've been running business myself. We know that long-term strategies are as much important as the short-term ones.
I mean, yeah, long term, definitely our transparency is really important in that because we want people to see, to have trust in us, no matter when, now or in a year. So if our medium and long-term idea is actually that staking platform, so we think it can be really big. We can really get lots of interested people who can actually earn money on our platform. So that's our goal. Yeah.
I'm gonna interrupt Yamia real quick.
No problem.
I was reading through the website and I had a question. This is gonna be technical, of course, but can you explain the sliding tax scale and how you guys are able to adjust that during, whether we go into like let's say a down movement like we have this past week in the market, or if the market's really healthy, how do you guys adjust that that option in the contract?
So, considering our contract isn't renounced, we're able to adjust certain variables. Like for example, the tax. We're able to set tax on transfers, on buys, and on sales, which is separate from one another. Obviously, this brings up the concern whether we can actually set the tax to 100% and just scam everybody. We can't, because the contract is written in such a way that if we set any value higher than 20%, it's going to refuse it, and we'll be unable to set it. The same thing goes for the max transaction. We aren't able to set it to 0 or to 1 token or something like that. The minimum the max transaction function will accept is 0.1% of the total supply. So if we have plenty of marketing money and everything is going well with the development of the platform and the project as a whole, we're going to reward our holders by keeping the overall tax the same, but increasing the reflections to holders and decreasing our marketing reflections. Also, on special events, like for example, we have already announced that starting on the 25th of December until the end of the month, holder reflections are going to be doubled while maintaining the same overall tax. So from 3% reflections to holders up to 6% for that 1 week. And that's it really. We're able to adjust these variables only because the contract isn't renounced, which is usually considered a concern because the developers can change the contract, but as I've mentioned, we can't really change it in a malicious way. We also don't have a manual blacklisting function. We're unable to blacklist wallets just by will, like many other tokens are. The only blacklisting we had was built in at launch for a certain amount of blocks. After we had liquidity, every purchase got blacklisted.
Okay. And I have two more questions actually, right? First question goes to cat. So as far as I understood, the cat is the sound of a community, is the voice of community, right? So is it like DAO way, or how cat can affect, how community basically through cat can affect the development of a project?
Yeah.
Or it's
It's a
like,
strangely phrased question.
It is.
I'm sorry?
So,
Okay.
Was that
Awkward silence.
He's trying to say something, but I don't think.
Yeah.
I'm a bit confused. Can you rephrase the question? It's
Yeah,
kind of strangely phrased.
Yeah, it's vaguely phrased, but I'm just trying to understand, basically, as far as I understood, right? If something goes wrong, if one dev goes wrong, for example, right, you can block the change, right? You can basically say, no, I'm not giving my signature. Am I correct?
Yeah, more or less. So there's a total of five accounts on the multi-sig, and well, because I'm in the middle there, they're the core team, but I'm the community manager. I can stop any of them. I can reject it. I can not sign it. I can basically say no, and I'd have time to review and look at it. So if anything has the chance of going wrong, it would have to go through me first to go wrong.
On the through that cat's body, I got it.
Yes. Protection, basically. And even if something did go wrong, I said this is the moment I joined the project, I told all of them, anything ever goes wrong, I will sink my entire crypto wallet to reimburse and chase these guys down within lawyers, whatever I need. It's basically just a protection thing because I believe in the project and I want people to believe in it too. So everybody's safe, everybody's happy.
Yeah.
So you giving the communities this power basically with yourself, since you're the middleman between them. Am I correct? Because you're basically protecting the community with your own ways. Right? Anyway, I think I can't phrase it properly. Sorry, it's late.
Because you're
here, okay?
Russian, just say it. You're
Yeah,
Russian. Nobody
I'm
cares.
Russian. I'm Russian. Yeah, give me a discount on that. And also, I have a question regarding token B. What is token B?
So, token B is going to be a mintable token, which our staking awards are going to be paid in. They're not going to be paid in Kounotori or in any one of the other tokens that we partner with to allow them to be staked on our platform. The returns are going to be paid in the new token B, which will obviously have a different name. We just haven't thought of one yet. It will be mintable, as I said, and we'll mint appropriate amounts in order to keep the reflections at the amount that we're aiming for.
Yeah, and of course, I think we've mentioned this on the website. If you're staking Konatori, there will be an advantage to doing that over trusted. Obviously, we'll partner with trusted tokens on our staking platform, but Konatori will have exclusively a higher rate of return on token B. So that gives it additional use case.
Well, you guys, would you guys consider like just primarily ETH tokens, or would you ever work with like projects that have like an Ethereum bridge, with like a main BSC project with an Ethereum bridge?
I think it's definitely something we're going to look at.
Yeah.
Bridging over to BSC. I mean, you might be able to explain it better, Yoan.
Yeah, I don't see why we wouldn't partner with BSC projects that are bridging over to ETH, and also maybe in the distant future we might even bridge over to different blockchains, be it BSC or some of the other ones that are becoming more and more prominent right now.
Perfect, thank you.
All right, so you've been making accents on your marketing, and you said you guys have a lot of marketing experience as far as I understood. So can you give a little sneak peek on what you planned for foreseeable future? What's your marketing plan, basically?
Well, for the marketing plan, we're already in contact with many large influencers, predominantly YouTubers at the moment. Some of them are waiting on the green light from Certic and Solid Proof before they go ahead. I'm not going to mention their actual channel names, but they're interested in what we're doing. They're interested in the project. They're interested in the transparency in the because it's such a rare thing in the crypto space. So they're looking to make videos about us and interviews and so on. So yeah, YouTubers are showing interest. We're in contact with multiple of them, and we're just waiting for Certic and Solid Proof, and then to arrange everything.
Yeah, and I think due to the fact that we've implemented the tax so that it's giving us ETH reflections as opposed to token reflections, this just gives us an advantage in the fact that we can pay for things, that we're not having to sell the actual token, we're not having to impact the actual price of our token in order to pay for things. This is something that's been done before, but it's something we're perfecting, merged with, of course, the fact that we are in control of Genosis 4 out of 5. So any transaction we need to make from the marketing wallet, we all have to approve, we all have to give it the go-ahead. 4 out of 5 of the developers, and of course Kat himself.
All right, and boom, 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 boom. Yeah. So, how you guys see yourself like in a year, right? Like after, for example, like let's think of it. The staking platform is live. Everything's working fine, right? You guys are already famous in crypto space, all the stuff. But how you imagine yourself moving, in which direction, and what you're gonna plan, what you're gonna do. let's dream about it. We all like dreaming here, okay?
I mean,
Hey,
I think we have everything to be top 20 year C projects in a year, maybe a bit over a year. We want to create worldwide grant about our staking platform. So yeah, we want to do lots of things that can change the crypto space in a good way. So yeah. Go on.
Yeah, no, sorry. But yeah, with the staking platform, as Yoan said earlier, we've got a number of features that we just need to confirm before sharing them. Obviously, we don't want to promise things and not be able to deliver, but we've got a number of really quite interesting ideas that haven't been done before. As soon as we're able to share these features, we will do so, and we're keen to do so. But the fact that we will be able to create a staking platform that is accessible for smaller investors on the Ethereum blockchain, that's not really something that's available right now, to the point where they can make a profit worth considering staking for a long time basis. So the fact that we can reach that percentage of the market that is currently cut out on the Ethereum blockchain, I think is going to be a big deal.
okay. I think we're getting closer to community questions here, so maybe you have something you want to add before we go to them.
Not really.
I'm happy, as long as everyone else is happy, as long as everyone else is satisfied with the answers we've given so far. Please say. If not,
I have. Sorry, I was on mute. I had just one question. So you guys launched on the 3rd? Is that correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah.
Were you pleased with the launch and how it's gone so far?
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
absolutely. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I think it performed well.
Yeah.
I know that you guys had spoken about your expertise, and I went on Dex Tools real quick and looked at the chart, and it looks extremely healthy, and your Dex score is a 99, which is really good as well. And then I'll let you know as soon as we're done here. I'll throw some ETH at your project because I do like your the pancake swap, making it better, obviously, and the reward process and trying to get 30% on ETH network. I think that's it's a high glass of water to attain, but I think you guys can do it. And even if I saw 15 or 20% on Ethereum, I'd be extremely happy. So I'll be investing in your project as well. I wish I would have known about it before, but I know about it now. So thank you guys for coming on too. I wanted to thank you and your team for being here. I'm sorry I didn't talk so much. I'm getting over COVID, and so my voice hurts a little bit, and I'm slowly recovering. So usually I'm more in tune and asking more questions, but I'm still in my recovery phase. So I did want to thank you guys for coming on to SSB and sharing your project with us.
Thank you, man.
No, thank you for turning up. Thank you for asking questions.
Absolutely.
I do have a question. Do you guys have any plans to bridge to other chains?
Yeah, I mean, she offered it to me myself, so I'm probably going to bring that up to the team soon. I think it was across the Polygon. But yeah, no, bridging's definitely an option, and we're looking into it and thinking about it. It's just we're kind of taking it slow as we go through things, so it's all like natural progression and not just rushing everything out the door. The best thing you can do when it comes to tokens and new projects is you don't just drop all the good stuff straight away. You slowly bring it out because it gives time for it to develop and be done right. And mistakes won't happen as easily. So, in time, definitely.
Sorry, I had these window washers appear on my door in the middle of the AMA, so I was like, I don't want to bring that noise onto this recording, so I had to stay kind of quiet too. But
That's
these
alright,
things
no
happen.
worries.
It's live. I've had my dog start barking in the middle of the last one, so we're good.
We all know sometimes.
Oh, Adrian, sorry, you usually have a parrot, don't you, on your... we had a parrot on the last one.
so it looks like
He's in cage right now.
Yeah. Oh wait, someone raised their hand and then they ran away.
Oh.
They're there. Do you not have Meki A-OK? Do you not have a question? Did you not raise your hand? Well, when they just ran away.
Well, we're open to any questions that anyone has anyway, so...
Wow, this is like a no question zone. Does anyone have any questions? Raise your hand. Should be a little button that says like allowed to speak or raise your hand or something. I'm not really sure what it looks like, to be honest.
They always get scared.
Oh, Joey wants to speak. Okay, allowed to speak. Hey, Joey, you're live.
Oh, you still need to press unmute.
Yeah. Come on,
Well,
are we getting a shy chat again? We're getting a
It's
shy
not a
chat
problem,
again. Yeah.
If no one wants to speak now, it's not a problem. If you have a question, I mean, we've got Discord, we've got Telegram. We try and answer questions in there daily. So if you don't want to ask a question now, then it's absolutely fine. You can ask any questions in any of our Discords, and we'll come back to you as soon as possible.
Yeah, and I feel like if we're not getting any questions now, we've been doing a pretty good job answering all the questions in Telegram and Discord and so on.
Totally, guys. Totally, guys, you nailed it. Here's the thing, right? It sometimes happens, right? People are getting shy because it's getting recorded, all this stuff, you know. It happens here, okay? So, again, I'm going to repeat you guys, right? If you have questions and you're way too shy to ask them on live stream, you can go out there to that Telegram, to that Discord. The team gonna help you there. They're open to talk to you. Come on, these guys are on video here with you. So you really think they're gonna hide? No, they're not hiding here. So go out there, join the Telegram, join the Discord, and remember, kids, do your own research. Always do your own research. That's important.
Absolutely, yeah.
All right, Slayer, Peter.
Yep.
Do you have something to add?
I do not. I put money. Wait, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, my mic says I'm muted, but I'm not. This is great. I'm gonna put money in. That's all I can say. Sorry, I'm trying. I have to choose my words carefully because that stuff that medicine they gave me makes my throat feel really not good.
Yeah, not good.
But
yeah.
As I say, just to reiterate, this is a long-term project. This isn't a quick grab dog anime coin. This is something that we plan on putting a lot of our time into. We've all taken our time and taken this seriously to get this right, and we will continue to perform as we have been so far. We've had good feedback. With getting things listed quickly, launching with the correct tokenomics and the correct things in place to avoid bots and sniper attacks. Hopefully we'll continue to keep everyone happy.
I actually have a
continue
question.
AMAs every Monday. Yep, sure.
Yeah, so I only asked this because you are Ethereum based. And you seem to be active, or that your Telegram group seems to be fairly active. Do you see more engagement on Telegram than you do on Discord?
Actually, I would say our Discord is more active.
More active?
Yeah, but that's because of Kat. Kat is there, so yeah, people follow Kat.
I have nothing to do with this. Don't pin this on me.
Bye. Yeah, usually in every project I see always telegrams are more active, but for us Discord is more active, much more active.
From the
Yeah,
cat
and we-
cloud. Got it.
Because of
Well,
that, yeah. Don't be shy.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. I really appreciate you guys coming on here and sharing your project and giving our DGens this opportunity. Yeah, it doesn't show the red dot on my phone, but it does show it on my laptop. So Telegram is super glitchy. But yeah, so it's really weird.
Well, I want to thank you guys again for coming on, because I wish I would have known about this a couple of days ago and gotten in early, but it's still early yet. So I'll be throwing some ETH at this right now, as soon as my MetaMask extension decides not to be weird.
Remember to set the right slippage.
13%, I got it, yeah. I think 13, yeah.
Yep.
And like I say, this is a regular thing. We'll be doing AMAs on our own Telegram and wherever else every Monday. So come with your questions. We're happy to answer them and keep you all updated with progress on the project going forward.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
I think,
Well,
yeah.
thanks for having
Okay.
us.
Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for coming here. All right, Slayer, you here? Hello?
I think she's trying to...
Oh no, she's muting and unmuting. I think Telegram is buggy for her. Oh, I think she just finished the recording.
I swap to select token.
Slayer, you here? Did you finish the record? We cannot hear you.
Or is it just buggy for her, I think? Official contract address, copy. Let me buy it. Oh, MetaMask is slow today. Swap. ETH to paste.
All right, lads. So recording is stopped. I have to jump off. Thank you very much again.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
So
Thank you, everyone, for coming.
Yep. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you.
Amount.
Right.
Point.